You'd be surprised how many of your favorite celebrities have struggled with basic learning skills growing up. And yet, despite the ridicule, they have hit it big. They can serve as an inspiration to us. George Washington, the founder and first president of the United States. Washington had many health troubles, including dyslexia. Muhammad Ali, the legendary boxer, struggled in the classroom because of dyslexia. He overcame this and eventually went on to become an Olympic gold medalist and world heavyweight boxing champion. Pablo Picasso. Picasso was dyslexic, which flipped the orientation of letters and words in his brain. His paintings depicted what he saw, and his dyslexia was an influence to his famous artwork. Steve Jobs. If you're reading this on an iPad, iPhone, or iMac, you have Jobs to thank. His dyslexia didn't stop him from attending college, where he met Steve Wozniak and founded Apple Computers in 1976. Tom Cruise, first diagnosed with dyslexia at age 7. Cruise reports having a rough childhood. He was bullied by his peers for his learning disability. He was often frustrated and bored. Abhishek Bachchan, the star of Doom, Bunty or Bubbly, was diagnosed as a dyslexic in his childhood and attended special school. In the long run, Abhishek conquered the disorder and has gone ahead to outshine as an actor. Tommy Hilfiger, a prominent clothing brand name, but not many people are aware that designer Hilfiger has struggled with dyslexia his entire life. As a child, he was perceived as stupid due to his problems reading. KEIRA Knightley, diagnosed with dyslexia at age 6. Pirates of the Caribbean star has said that her struggles with reading only made her tougher. Her mother told her that she could only act if she read every day during the holidays and kept her grades up. KEANU Reeves, star of the Matrix trilogy. Dyslexia caused him to struggle in school. In an interview, he said, "Because I had trouble reading, I wasn't a good student. I didn't finish high school." Orlando Bloom, best known for his role as Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean, Bloom was diagnosed with dyslexia at 7. He eventually mastered reading out loud in drama school and even turned his dyslexia to his advantage. Steven Spielberg, despite only being diagnosed with dyslexia at age 60, filmmaker Spielberg has struggled with his entire life. He was bullied so much that he dreaded going to school. Richard Branson. Richard Branson, a businessman and a model for success. He is also dyslexic. Unlike many who consider dyslexia a curse, Branson calls it his greatest strength. BOMAN IRANI. IRANI is an Indian theatre and film actor who works in Bollywood films. Because of dyslexia, BOMAN remained an below-average student and was ridiculed at school, making him extremely self-conscious. Daniel Radcliffe. The famous Harry Potter still has trouble tying his own shoes. Radcliffe was diagnosed as a child with mild dyslexia and dyspraxia, and he certainly hasn't let it come in his way of success. Jamie Oliver. According to the celebrity chef himself, Jamie Oliver wasn't able to finish reading a book until 2013. He explains, "I have never read a book in my life. I am dyslexic and I get bored easily." Salma Hayek, internationally known Mexican actress, says dyslexia is part of her identity. She says having to figure out things on her own has made her a stronger person. INGVAR KAMPRAD. As the founder of IKEA, you likely have some of his furniture in your home. His experience with dyslexia is one of the reasons his furnitures are so visual. Pete Conrad. Conrad Jr. was an American NASA astronaut who commanded the Apollo 12 space mission and went on to become the third man to walk on the moon. He suffered from dyslexia. Guy Ritchie. Filmmaker Guy Ritchie had severe dyslexia. He struggled with schoolwork. Eventually, he went on to become an accomplished English film director, producer, writer, and businessman. Here is what Erin Brockovich, lawyer and advocate, has to say. Take a step back, because you can't learn anything under pressure. And don't worry about the label dyslexia. As research develops resources to help people cope better with learning disability, it is important to remember you are not alone.